video is long overdue. For my philosophy of the aesthetics of art class, I did a paper on Gangnam Style and why Gangnam Style is a perfect example of society's crumbling appreciation for very good and valuable art. And as I was researching the topic, I was trying to find other people's opinions on Gangnam Style. And a lot of people were just saying, oh, Gangnam Style sucks. Gangnam Style isn't good, blah, blah, blah. But they weren't actually stating, like, their reasons why they did not like Gangnam Style. And it just saddens me that not many people can articulate their feelings about art and why or why not they like a work of art. The importance of art literacies is not being reinforced, and that is why not many people know how to discuss or talk about art. They think it's simply valued by whether they like it or they don't, but it's not. Art is more complex than that. However, with that being said, a quote by Jonathan Jones states that if nothing is properly criticized, mediocrity triumphs. And this is precisely the basis for my critique of Gangnam Style. I believe that it is mediocre and it is not worthy of the worldwide fame and value in the art world that it was receiving. It is art. There is no question that it is art, but the question is of the level in which we value works of art, and we were valuing Gangnam Style way too highly. So today art critics tend not to discuss art in terms of good or bad because art is interpretive and art is a spectrum. And we can't categorize art so simplistically because art has so many layers. I am well aware of the cleverness of Gangnam Style and the layers and hidden meanings underneath the Gangnam Style. The Gangnam Style phenomenon is actually a mix of two arts expressions that serve to complement each other, which one is the song, two is the dance. I will not critique the song because I don't feel like I have the music literacies to sound at all intelligent in critiquing the song. I will, however, say that the vocals were left much to be desired. The primary focus of my critique will be to contemplate why the dance was taken out of the music video context and featured in mainstream culture as the next greatest dance craze. I get that it's simple, but that doesn't mean that it's amazing or profound. Because something is simple doesn't make it of outstanding quality. I could make a silly dance, and that does not make it amazing or great by any means, or valued above any other mediocre dance that ever existed in crazy times back in the history of dance. So I just think that the dance itself is definitely not at all of any great quality. One of the major reasons we value art is for the artist's technique and skill, and when we marvel in the artist's talents and abilities that we do not have, it's almost like magic. It's a sense of wonder that cannot be reproduced, and because Gangnam Style is so easy to do, it will lose its significance and it will fade because art that cannot be reproduced and art that is completely original and just fills us with this sense of like awe, and it's just very hard to explain. One of the reasons we value art is for an artist's craftsmanship. And so once the public has mastered this dance, it will dwindle and it will become a faded memory. Just for example, the tango still remains a powerful dance because it requires some level of skill, but you can still learn the tango. It's not completely like out of the realm of basic dance steps, and it's intriguing choreography that's impressive when performed. That's why it has survived many years of being taught, and it's still being taught now. If everyone can do something, it becomes the norm, and it's no longer of any significant value. I'll tell you why it's not magnificent or superior. It's because there is a lack of artistry in the dance. The worldwide acclaim, fame, and notoriety given to the Gangnam Style dance reflects our society's crumbling appreciation for phenomenal art and for artistry behind masterful choreography, and glorifies the ridiculous and the simplistic. The Gangnam Style severely lacks dance variation, originality, and sincerity. And this is masked by society because the public is unaware of dance literacies. A highly influential celebrity endorsement through the use of media, production, sales, marketing, that are all resultingly forcing mainstream perceptions of what is to be considered masterful works of art. Other reasons why it's undeserving of the hype that it received: it's bland, it's boring, it excessively overuses the element or effort of repetition. It's the same thing over and over. It's not especially interesting to watch. It's boring to watch. It lacks varying levels. In dance, we have high, we have medium, we have low levels. Changing the levels makes the dance interesting. It adds variation. The Gangnam Style doesn't do that. There's no prominent transitions. It lacks natural progression. The dance fails on many of the elements that form a quality and powerful dance, and that's why it should be valued as of lower aesthetic quality, more as a dance technique kept in the context of the music video, and not as a full-fledged dance craze that is worthy of our society and culture's highest level of aesthetic appreciation. The public will be left unsatisfied because their aesthetic expectations for exceptional choreography is low, letting undeserving artists rise to fame until the novelty of this dance diminishes, and it already has. Nobody's talking about Gangnam Style very much anymore. The public is then left with little to value, leaving society with a crumbling sense of appreciation for dance. Good dances. There's plenty of good dances, and they're amazing. Watch some. Okay, listen. Just listen to me. Hear me out here, okay? Gangnam Style, if it was stripped of the aesthetically appealing content, it would be nothing more than an overweight, silly old guy dancing an unimpressive and half-cocked dance. Okay? The video was meant to be a viral sensation, as it was thoroughly planned as a marketing campaign. This is true. All art is valuable to some extent. We cannot argue this. But when a piece of art is superior to another piece of art, there needs to be clear and relevant reasons as to why one piece of art is being valued over another, you know? And who should decide what artists are given superior praise and appreciation? Hopefully the decision is left up to individuals who have an extensive understanding and education training in that field, so that art is being judged on every aspect of its worth. And just before a scummy internet troll states this, I will state it for the record that someone is bound to say that, well, Gangnam Style must be of exceptional quality because good art stirs controversy, and if you're talking about Gangnam Style, it must be profound in some way. No, this is why I am trying to educate on YouTube about art. I shouldn't be talking about Gangnam Style at all. The fact that I'm talking about it is extremely frustrating, and because I'm talking about it does not make it controversial. It just makes it a topic of discussion. Okay? Okay, and so here's the last bit of food for thought. Psy's dance is not unique, and it's not original. In fact, there are examples of Psy's horse dance that date back even 1,000 years ago. Shockingly, Psy himself released an image of a Buddhist temple with depicted carvings of Buddhist monks replicating the dance moves, and the song and dance Jump On It is very close to Psy's horse dance and was performed by Will Smith on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in the 90s. So, no, just no. I'm not trying to cut down the Gangnam Style if you love it, but I don't love it. And I just want that to be known. And final comment is the raw and bare bones of art should stand for itself without having to be enhanced or excessively promoted. Thanks for watching. Click subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you.